on? What's going on? I'm Eugene Napoleon. This is Napoleon's Corner. Hope all is well. Before I get started, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate your support. This is actually episode 139. 139. And the title of this particular episode is Don't Blink. Don't blink. At the end of the day, we have so much stuff that's going on in all of our lives that sometimes it has you questioning certain things. Sometimes it has you down, it has you depressed, it has you thinking not exactly in the best way to think, depending on what you have going on, depending on all the different things that's happening in your life or around you. It doesn't necessarily have to always be you. It can be things happening around you. I can tell you, don't blink. In order to be successful at a task, and you're trying to make this, whatever this thing is, you're trying to make, heads and tails of it, and you're going through a lot of adversity, a lot of trials and tribulations, you cannot blink in the midst of that. Because a lot of times, it's just on the other side of that dark cloud where you're going to find your rainbow. And if you don't look past that, you will never get past that. In other words, if you stop short of looking past of what that last piece is before you fight through it, you stay stuck right in that particular position. You can't blink. You almost have to look at this as if I don't hear nothing, I don't see nothing. The only thing that I see are the goals that I have set before me. The things that I have put on paper to say each and every day, I'm going to achieve this, I'm going to achieve this, I'm going to achieve this. That's really the only thing that you have. Because anything outside of that is almost fool's gold. Because you can't say something and speak it into existence without putting the work in. I hear a lot of people say a lot of things, but you have to put the work in. And putting the work in also entails don't blink in the face of adversity. Don't blink in the face of distrust. Don't blink in the face of anybody telling you what you can and cannot achieve. Don't blink in the face of the doubters. Don't blink in the face of the naysayers. You can't. You simply can't. By giving in to all of those different facets of people and individuals that I just stated, will hold you back from the greatest accomplishment that you know that you can achieve. And that's finishing the task at hand. That's going to help you get to that next threshold of success, whatever it may be. I don't care what it is. Only you know what you're capable of doing because only you know what your personal goals are. So how can somebody tell you that you're not going to be successful on your personal goals? Think about it. It's your personal goals. So no one should be able to tell you what you can and cannot achieve. And I'm going to tell you what. I've always said this this is something from the great Ray Lewis. He said this many years ago, right? He talked about effort and he said, effort is personal. Well, I'm going to take it one better. Effort is you. That's what effort is. It's personal, but it's also you. Even though things that you may go through may seem to be out of reach, out of touch, out of your hands, it's just right out of your grasp. It may seem that. But if you decide that I'm going to strain for everything that I get, I'm going to work diligently for everything that I get, you'll have that success that you're looking for. I'm going to talk quickly about a timeline, because sometimes our timeline does not match up with the opportunity. I'm going to say it again. Sometimes our timeline does not match up with the opportunity, meaning that just because you want it right now and your personal timeline says, I want it right now. My timeline says, I want it right now. If the opportunity is not there, it's not exactly right, that means it's not going to match up. It might not be the time. The timing may not be right. Even though it's your personal timeline, the opportunities timeline might not be right. You might not be ready. God is not going to give you something that you're not ready for. We know that. At least we should know that. So you have to be diligent. This is why you have to be steadfast. This is why you can't blink in the face of adversity or doubters, because the timing is the timing. And you will get it when the time is right, when you are thoroughly prepared, physically, mentally, spiritually, all these things. When you are prepared for it, it's going to click for you. And only the due diligence of your patience, your hard work, is going to take you across that finish line. But you can't blink when things get rough. You can't blink when people are talking nonsense about you. You can't blink when you think right around the corner, I can't get to that corner. You can't blink. If you want it and you prepared for it and you worked for it, it will come. The timing is right. The preparation is right. You didn't blink. You stayed the course. It'll happen for you. And when it do, that's when things are so glorious. And it's so necessary to understand you get what you work for. You get what you work for. So keep working, stay disciplined, and everything will work out in the end. Just remember, in the face of adversity, don't blink. I'm Eugene Napoleon. This is Napoleon. I'll see you next Wednesday. Take care.